Are you guys always looking for the new product on the market? Well, you're in luck, because in this video I'm going to talk to you about the ZIG Z1 miner. What's up guys, Majjin here and welcome to the cave. Today's video is gonna be a quick overview and a setup guide for the ZIG Z1 and Z1 Plus. Let's start with the size of the machine. If I put a 120mm fan in front of it, you can see that it's quite bigger than a usual miner. The dimension of this miner is roughly 11.5 inch by 6 inch by 6 inch. Also might have noticed here there is a 8GB USB stick from a brand named Cruiser Force, which I've never heard of. But anyway, this USB stick is going to be really helpful in the future when we're going to get some custom firmware. We're going to be able to flash our device safely because it's going to prevent us to break directly the motherboard. Instead, if anything bad happens, we can just remove the stick, flash a default firmware, put it back in the miner, and everything will be alright. The Z1 and Z1 Plus has the Lyra2 Rev2 algorithm. In other words, it can mine Monacoin, Vertcoin, Galactron, Stack, Rupee. And if you guys know some other coin this machine can mine, drop them in the comments so that everyone can know about. Both the Z1 and Z1 Plus use about 1200 watts of power. But what I think stands out the most about this machine is the user interface. Really, I think this is the best user interface I've ever seen in an ASIC miner. So let's dive in the screen and show you what I mean. In order to show you the interface, we first need to log in the miner. By default, the address is 192.168.1.100. If you're not able to access this address in your browser, you might be on a different segment than 1. So I'm going to show you how to add this to your computer. Open up your control panel. Hit Network and Sharing Center, click on Ethernet, just to see, hit Detail, and you're gonna see the IPv4 address. So right now this computer is on segment 15. We need to add another address on the 1 segment to be able to access our miner, which is on default. Close the connection detail and go to Properties. Once in Properties, select Internet Protocol version 4 TCP IPv4 and hit Properties. If your computer is on DHCP, you will need to assign a static address to your PC. Be sure to choose an IP address which is outside of your DHCP range. Once you have set up your static IP address for your computer, hit the Advanced button here, and this is where we're gonna add our 1 segment. So hit the Add button here. I'm gonna go with 192.168.1. This is important, this is the segment, and 25. Subnet mask enter itself automatically. Hit the Add button, hit OK, OK, close. And now if we go back to the detail, you're gonna see that I still have my 15 segment, but also I have IPv4 1 segment. So now if my ZIG1 would be in default mode, I would be able to access it in order to change the IP address or to put it into DHCP. If you're having trouble to connect to your miner, it might be on a different IP address than the default, or it might be on a different segment or whatever. If you don't want to lose your time searching for it, you might consider to reset it. To do so, there is a button under this little hole there First power up your miner, let it run for at least 1 or 2 minutes for give it the time to correctly boot. And after, take a toothpick and insert it into the little hole here, and you will hear the button. And hold the button for at least 10 seconds. And when it's done, you're going to see some light flashing, and leave it 1 or 2 minutes again, give it the time to boot. And at this point, the miner will be back at his default static address, which is 192.168.1.100. To log in, the username is admin, and the password is also admin. Sign in, and you're gonna get the interface. In order to finish with the IP configuration, go here in Setting, System, and this is where you're gonna enter your new static IP address. Don't forget to use the segment of your modem, and if you only have a few machines and want to select DHCP, you can use here protocol, select DHCP, and that's it. If you have a few machines, DHCP would be great for you, but if you have a lot more machines, I would strongly recommend to use static IP. It will be really helpful to organize your farm. After you select your IP protocol, hit save and restart the machine. Alright, let's look at the dashboard. Here you can see your hash rate, you have your error rejected rate, your last share. See, this one found the share 1 second ago. You have your core temperature, your fan RPM, you have your pool status, and your miner uptime. So there's a lot of information right there. All your 4 different hashing board here with a lot of information. This is your pool list, and you can see on which pool you are. And these are some graph about accepted share. And this is a small historic of your hash rate. So a lot of information on the dashboard window. In the setting dashboard, you can see here you can select between your preferred unit to display, between Celsius and Fahrenheit. You can choose the automatic refresh interval, and here is the pool setting. For this example, I'm going to show you how to set up with NiceHash. Go to NiceHash website, go to the bottom and select cell hashing power with ASIC machine. And here you're gonna select your algorithm, which is Lara2Rev2, and you're gonna select the location closest to you and hit generate stratum. This is gonna be your stratum. You're gonna copy this lane and paste it over here. The pool username for NiceHash is your wallet address, and your password is X. This case, I have done USA server, Europe server, and Brazil server. So if USA goes down, my miner is gonna switch to Europe server. But you already know that anyway. You can set your frequency. You cannot overclock more than 925. If you have heat issue, you can clock it down over to 500. Here you can select your time zone. This is pretty useful since this interface offers a lot of different graphs. You can change the host name of your miner here. This is the IP section. Here you can change the password of the machine. And this is pretty much it. Something really cool is the chart menu here. You're gonna have on the left your hash rate, and on the right is your accepted and rejected error. This is gonna be hourly chart, daily chart, and monthly chart, which is really nice. You're gonna be able to see your hash rate from weeks before. So this is a feature I've never seen in a miner. So this is pretty impressive. And something really cool I want to show you is the ASIC status. You can see every chip in your miner, and if one chip have an error, it will become red like this one, so you know you have an error on this chip. This is pretty awesome. This is something I've never seen on another miner. So this is pretty much it for this interface. As you can see, it offers a lot of different options I've never seen in other ASIC miner. Thank you so much guys for watching this video. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up, and if you don't want to miss what's new in the crypto world, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. If you have any more questions, you can contact us by email, you can use the live chat, you can ask for a callback, or you can comment this video. So again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video.